Yes, thank you very much. And we are now at chapter 4. And as you can see, we have tools for building phrases. A or an in the French language. A slash an has two counterparts that are used depending on the noun they refer to. Un for masculine nouns and une for feminine nouns. Yes, just know, in the French language, any verb, any noun, animate or inanimate, can be female or male. Hello, again. You know, in English, non-living things cannot be female. We all know that it or male, but in French, any noun could be male or female. Is that taken? So for the masculine noun, you use un, and for the feminine, you use une, as indicated here. Un ticket, a ticket. In carte postale, a postcard. In carte, female noun. Is that taken? Yeah, and even the adjectives could be male or female. Okay? Adjectives could be male or female as well. Is that understood? Yes. The adjectives could be male or what? Female as well. Well. Okay. Look at this. Je cherche un hôtel confortable. I'm looking for a comfortable hotel. Okay, yes, we have it there already. Now, this cherche is chercher. Okay, with an R, but because I is used, that's why the R disappeared. It became cherche. In French, generally, an adjective comes after the noun. Yes, with a few exceptions. The two practical exceptions you should know are grand, big, and petite, small. Yes, that are used before the nouns they describe. What we are saying is that in most cases, the adjectives come after the noun. Like if you want to say, apart from grand, this is big, and petite, small. Colors, especially for colors now. Jaune means yellow. Jaune is Jaune. Okay, a yellow shirt. How do you say it? Une chemise jaune. But the jaune is coming after chemise, which means a shirt, which is after the noun. Okay, that's what we're saying. Now, unlike English, French adjectives also have their plural forms. This means that you need to use an adjective in plural form if you are describing nouns in plural form. This gets more complicated because you also need to make sure that you are using the correct gender form of adjectives. In general, adjectives in feminine form and in E. Examples: petite, masculine; petite, feminine. Petite. The T is not pronounced because there's no E there. Petite, because there's an E, it's pronounced, okay? And it's feminine. Both of which means small. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sure you do. Now, the future tense, je vais arriver demain. I'm going to arrive tomorrow. Je vais here is the conjugative form of to go, which is aller. Je vais means I go or I am going, okay? I go or I am going. Je vais arriver demain. I'm going to arrive tomorrow. Is that understood? Yes. Just like in the English language, you can refer to the future by combining go in its present tense form with another verb. I am going. You can see that, right? Okay. Je vais. You are going. Tu vas. Or vous allez. Yes, like you should know by now. You are going. Tu vas. Informal. Or vous allez. Formal. He, she is going. Il va or elle va. Okay. This could also mean he goes or he goes or she goes. Okay. Yeah. We are going. Nous allons. They are going. Ils, elles vont. They are going. Now, gender nouns in French have a specific gender, which is either feminine or masculine. Hey, the gender assigned to a noun is not essentially related to the sex of the object. For example, a table is feminine in French. Une table. The noun's gender has a vital influence on the other elements of the sentence, such as articles and adjectives. Yes, because the noun, the adjectives attached to such nouns are also of the same gender as the nouns themselves. Is that taken? So, and even the articles have to be on point. Whether it's un for masculine or in for feminine. Okay? Have. J'ai deux frères. I have two brothers. Just like in English, in the English language. The verb form changes contingent on the subject used. Is that taken? J'ai deux frères. Okay. J'ai deux frères. I have two brothers. I have. J'ai. You have, tu as, or vous avez, formal. She has, elle a, while he has, il a. Il a is he has, elle a, she has. Don't forget. We have is nous avons. That's what nous avons. Yes, nous avons. Nous avons, we have. Nous avons, we have. Okay? They have, ils ont or elles ont. Ils ont or elles ont. They have, masculine. They have, feminine. Yes, locations. Mon passeport est dans mon sac. My passport is inside my bag, or it's in my bag. Just like in the English language, you can indicate the location of a particular thing by placing a preposition such as dans or in before the location or the place. My and your, voici mon mari et voici ma fille. Look at my husband and look at my daughter. Or this is my husband and this is my daughter, as illustrated here. Okay? Both my and your have different forms in French, depending on the gender of the noun it is referring to, and on whether the noun is singular or plural. Is that understood? Mon mari, it means husband. That's why mon is used, okay? They mean the same thing. This means my, this also means my. Masculine, feminine. My husband, my daughter. Understood? My passport, that's mon passeport. Ma voiture, my car. My bagage, my bags, plural. My passport, singular. Ma voiture, my car, singular. Okay. My luggage. That's bagage. Votre passeport, your passport. Votre voiture, that means your car. Vos bagages, your luggage. Your luggage. When the noun starts with an, H, or other vowel sounds, you should use mon and not ma, regardless of whether the noun is feminine or masculine. For the French words of the informal, your, ton, ta, and te, and he/her, son, sa, se, you can simply follow the rules for my. Negative form, je ne sais pas, I do not know. Yes, to create a negative sentence in French, you simply need to add ne before the verb and pa after it. Yeah, it means you are putting the verb in between ne and pa to negate it. Is that taken? Yes, to negate it, you're putting the verb in between ne and pa to make it negative. Is that understood? Let me illustrate that here. Negative. Verb. Now, look at it. J'aime les gâteaux. Then what? I love what? I love cakes. J'aime des gâteaux. Sorry, this is supposed to be an S. Okay. Then this is positive. Don't forget this one. Positive. Now, je n'aime pas le gâteau. Do not love cake. Negative. So I'm trying to make you understand what that last statement in the text means. To negate any French sentence, you add ne before. You place it before the verb, and after the verb you put pas. Okay? Positive, I love cakes. Right? Negative, je n'aime pas. Yes, the reason why the E disappeared because we have two vowels side by side, okay? Ending one and starting the other. So the first E had to disappear. Je n'aime pas de gâteau. Because not having at all is zero. So, this is plural. I have cakes, so I have some cakes. Here there is no X because it's singular. Sorry, it is nothing at all. So which is closer to singular. That's why there is no X to pluralize the word. Okay. So let's go back to the explanations. Yes, like this. I do not know. Je ne sais pas. Look at it. Je ne sais pas. Say means no. When used with I. Okay, to know. Is that taken? Plural form. Je voudrais 2 billets. I would like 2 tickets. Yes, voudrais means would like, as used with je. Je voudrais 2 billets. 2 billets, 2 tickets. Right? The written French nouns in plural form end with an S, but are frequently silent when spoken. It's true. The S's are not usually pronounced when they end the sentences. Okay? But it's not necessary to do so. The best ways to determine when a spoken French noun is plural is by noticing adjectives such as beaucoup de or a lot of. Okay? Numbers such as 2 billets or 2 tickets, and plural articles such as le, which is the plural form of the. Je voudrais 2 billets mensuels. I would like 2 monthly tickets. Okay? As discussed above, you need to change an adjective to its plural form when the noun it describes is plural. Like I said earlier, the adjectives change to plural too, not just the noun. Is that it? You can normally do this by adding an S at the end of an adjective, pointing at something. C'est le bon train. That is the right train. Okay, that's a good train. There's a point train. Yeah, that's the right train. The simplest way to point at something is to use se, which can be literally translated as it is. You can also simply convert a sentence to a question answerable by a yes or a no by changing the period to a question mark. Example: c'est le bon train, which means c'est le bon train, which means is that the right train? Is that the right train? Is that understood? Yes, I'm actually happy that we are doing all this right now. Now let's move down. Questions? Who? Yes. To ask who, that's key. QUI. Okay. To ask, yes, that's it. QUI. Kiese, who is it? This could mean who is it or who is this. Okay? Kiese. Kiese. Who is it? What? Qu'est-ce que? Qu'est-ce que? Qu'est-ce que? Qu'est-ce que? What? Qu'est-ce que? What? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is this? Qu'est-ce que c'est? You know, when you have C apostrophe EST, it is this is, okay? So if you want to break everything down one after the other, you have what is this that this is? That is the literal explanation there. But invariably, generally, this is what is it? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What is it? Okay? Which is quel or quel? Quel with a single L or quel, a double L and E. Masculine up here, feminine down here, right? Lequel, of which. So lequel only means of which, but we also have lequel, Lequuellele. That's why I have this L in the brackets, okay? Lequel, which one? Of which? This could mean which one when you have, like a question mark after. Lequel, or of which. Like now you can say l'homme, okay, let me see. Le jupe means the skirt, right? Le jupe lequel j'avais lavé. Le jupe lequel j'avais lavé. The skirt which, or the skirt of which I had washed, is not taken. Lequel, of which, or which is not taken. So lequel, which one? Of which, or which one? So don't forget, this could mean of which or which one, but which one is what we have here. So it's more commonly used to mean lequel. Thank you very much. When it's supposed to be quand, or yes, let me see what they have down there. Quand, yes, that's QUAND. Quand par le vol. When does a flight leave? Quand par le vol. When does the flight leave? Okay, the flight, le vol. Par, to depart. Or when does the flight depart? Is that it? Quand means when. Quand, when. Quand, when. Don't forget that. Where is supposed to be U with an accent on the U. Yeah, look, we have here. Où est le bar? Where is the bar? Where is the bar? Where is the bar? Okay. Où. But if there is no accent here, it means or, that's OR. There's an accent on the U, it is what? Where. How is with comment. Comment êtes-vous venu? Yes, comment êtes-vous venu? Now, venu here is come, the past participle. One thing in French, sometimes the verb to have is changed to the verb to be to mean the same thing. Literally, this should have been how are you come? But that would be bad French, and that would be bad English here, definitely. So this is now changed to have. So you can say, how have you come? Or how did you get here? How did you arrive? Or how have you arrived? Through what means? What transport means if you get here? Okay. How much? How many is comment? Yes, comment also means how much. How much actually in terms of price? No, combien should be for how many. Combien, that's C-O-M-B-I-E-N. C-O-M-B-I-E-N. Combien, how many. It can also mean how much in terms of numbers. But in terms of price, prices of commodities. Comment coûter? Comment coûter? Coûter is C-O-U-T-E. An apostrophe. Okay, that's how much. Okay, yeah. Combien, the guy said, for combien de billets? How many tickets? Combien? How many tickets? Ah bien. Harmony. Why? Pourquoi? Pourquoi should be why? Pourquoi? Riez-vous? Why are you laughing? Pourquoi riez-vous? Why are you laughing? Yeah, some. Je voudrais des pommes. I would like some apples, right? Du pâte et de l'eau. Some pâte, some pate, sorry, and some water. There are 3 words for some in the French language. They are used depending on the gender of the noun. Okay, so that's just the way it is, okay? Yes. So, that's just the way it goes. Yeah, now let's continue, actually. Because I hope you're jotting down things. Make sure you jot down things, okay? So you understand where we're coming from. Is that taken? Yes. Somebody's, Le chambre de Marie. The bedroom of Mary's bedroom. Okay? Mary's bedroom is, Mary's bedroom. So, chambre usually means bedroom. Salle means room, okay? Chambre, bedroom. Salle means what? Salle means what? Room. But somehow I think they made a mistake here. The right word for room was salle. That's S-A-L-L-E. La chambre de Mary is supposed to be Mary's bedroom, okay? Or the bedroom of Mary. Now to specify that something is owned by somebody, you can use de of in front of the noun, okay? But if it's a masculine noun, you may have to use do. That's du, du Nigeria, of Nigeria, okay? And so on. Du pont, of the bridge, of a bridge. So that's taking pont, P-O-N-T, bridge. T-H-E, the prendre l'escargot, okay? The prendre l'escargot, the beefsteak et le tarte tatin. I'll have the snails, the steak, and the tarte tatin, okay? Escargot, le beefsteak, the steak, and the tarte tatin. Now, in the French language, has 3 counterpart words that are used depending on the gender of the noun. It refers to whether the noun is singular or plural. Le is used for masculine and singular nouns. La is used for feminine and singular nouns. Le is used for plural nouns. L'hôtel près de la gare n'est pas cher. Yeah, the hotel next to the station is not expensive. Both le and la is changed to le when they're used before a noun that starts with an H or a vowel. Yes or no question. Ici. Ici, here. Here. Ici, here. Ici, here. Just know ici means here. So, but because of the question mark there, you have to raise your voice there. Ici. Est-ce qu'il y a des œufs ici? Are there eggs here? The easiest way to pose a question answerable by yes or no is to build a statement and then increase the intonation of the statement, just like what you would do in English when asking a question. This simple rule can also be used even with just one word, okay? Now, importance of liaisons, because word liaisons are very common in French language. Knowledgeable French speakers often have difficulty in transcribing oral sentences into written words and vice versa. Is that understood? Yes. Word liaisons in French have 2 primary characteristics. The pronunciation of a word starts with the silent consonant of the word that precedes it. The succeeding word normally begins with the letter H or a vowel. Liaised consonants are pronounced differently. The most common consonants that experience a change in pronunciation include D, F, S, X. It's all changed to what? What? We turn to T, F change to V, S change to Z, X change to Z. Yeah, vous avez. Okay. Now, like the second one, article plus noun. Like on lac, a lake. L-A-C, lake for lake. Adjective plus noun. Example, bon ami, good friend. Okay. Number plus noun. Example, très occupé. Très occupé. Yes, very occupied is not taken right now. Two different single syllable prepositions. Example, chez où. Chez où. Okay, thank you very much. Chez où. Aha. Now, chez où. Chez où, sorry. Chez où. Is that understood? Now, où there means them. When you see chez, it means at the place of somebody or some people. Chez, you say chez Mary, at Mary's house, at Mary's place where she lives. Chez Muhammad, at Muhammad's house. Chez eux, at their house where they live. Chez eux, okay? With them in their house, at their residence. Is that taken? French language experts believe that required liaisons are the easiest to remember for non-native speakers, French speakers who are still learning the intricacies of the language. Liaisons interdits. No, leçons interdites. Sorry, that's a French. Leçons interdits, forbidding liaisons. This may sound like the title of some cheesy old movie, but it actually refers to letters that cannot be pronounced at all, no matter how hard the speaker tries. These letters are often found on the following placements. After mentioning the person's full name, example, Thomas est parti, Tom est parti. Rough translation, Thomas left. After the preposition et and, example, e and n, some speakers might pronounce a hint of the letter n at the end before the h aspirate or h aspire. Example, en haut, which means up, at the top, okay? En haut at the top. Tout en haut, okay? Now, for, when it is preceded by interrogative adverb, example, comment est-il? How is it? Comment est-il? Sometimes it could mean how is he? Comment est-il? How is it? Or how is he? Okay? Comment est-il? Comment est-il? Yeah, this is the traditional pronunciation, the comment est-il, because you can flush these two, because when you join words together using a dash, you flush them together. Et-il. As usual, the S is never pronounced. The last word there, T, becomes pronounceable because of the joining there with this dash. Is that it? When it is preceded by the toujours, always or still, example, toujours ici, still here. Okay, so liaisons facultative or optional liaisons. These liaisons are the words that have evolved through time. These are more difficult for beginners in the French language to completely master because the liaisons often depend on the level of formality between speakers. Some of the instances within which optional liaisons occur include when the letter is preceded by a plural noun. Example, femmes arrivant. Okay, yeah, sorry, that's an ENT there. Femmes arrivent. Women arrive. Women arrive. Okay, yes. Femmes arrivent, sorry. Women arrive. When a noun is preceded by the present tense of the verb, être, that's to be, which is il est. Okay. Elle, elle, il est idiot. Il est idiot. Yeah. Il est idiot. It is foolish. It could mean he is foolish. Il est idiot. It is foolish or he is foolish. When an adjective is preceded by il est, example, il est heureux. Il est heureux. Il est heureux. Il est heureux. It looks like il est, elle est heureux. Okay, il est heureux. He is happy. Is that taken? Avec means with, like you can see here now. Examples of enchaînement include what? Avec and elle. When the word is added to avec, it would then be pronounced as avec elle. With it. Avec elle. Avec elle. Elle. It. This is often used with the preposition est, and the prepositional phrase would then be pronounced as elle. Elle. Okay? It means she is.